My name is David. We have 4 cameras going tonight in the restaurant. The first one is the dining room itself, aiming towards the back door where the basement is. The second one here is the front part of the kitchen where the sinks and the refrigerators are. They say that when they're in there, sometimes they feel people walking behind them in their presence. Our third one is in the basement, where we were told that a possible food inspector was speaking in tongue.
Wow.
So
that's cool.
Yeah, and
so
then
there. Oh, you got one more.
And our fourth one is actually in the kitchen where the grill and the stove and everything is, because they said again that's where there's the possibility where you feel like somebody's walking behind you, and when they're there, there's no one there.
Okay. So they're all locked. We're all locked down. Okay.
We're all right there.
All right. Well, thanks for the angles. I think we got it covered pretty good tonight.
Yes, sir.
All right. All right. You want to go lights out?
Yes, sir. I'd love to go lights out.
Okay. All right. So we set everything up. We put did a sweep. We did find some hot spots in the kitchen with high EMFs. Speaking about that, we have a thunderstorm coming in as we speak. So we think that it may be passing over us. So that could be a good thing.
Yes.
So we want to hurry up and get lights out, because we do have thunderstorms, as you know, create high EMFs.
Yes.
Which is a good thing.
Works for us.
All right. So we're getting ready to go lights out. So when we do that, we say one thing. 1, 2, 3. See you in the green.
Skylar, if that was you that just set off the sensor, can you set it off again? Can you walk back through it? Make the ringing noise?
It's in the kitchen.
So you're saying the shadow sensor went off?
Yeah.
Okay. I know that ice machine's making some noise in there.
If that was somebody other than him that walked through it, can you walk through the detector? The thing that made the noise, the ringing noise?
It won't hurt you.
I know you're probably testing your grounds after you heard it. It didn't do nothing when you walked through it. It just makes a ringing noise.
We're just trying to establish that you're here. Nothing will hurt you.
Can you make it beep for us?
Hey Gene, walk in the other room and set that thing off.
What's kind of weird is like when Rick was walking in, maybe if like somebody was standing right there and Rick was
yeah.
walking in, like they didn't want to be seen.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the only thing I can think of, because as soon as you walked in, that's when it was ringing. So it's like maybe when you walked in, something was standing there.
They ducked.
And they ducked and
Did it go
back
off?
to the kitchen.
No.
There it goes. Are you standing right in front of it?
I'm standing right in front of it.
So something was standing right in front of it.
It didn't make that many tones. It made like one
it was
solid
just one
tone.
solid tone.
Yeah. Like that. Like the end.
Yeah.
Like the end, that's when I was just standing there.
Was
When I just went by it, it just made those different tones, but then when I stood there like this, and just stood there, it made the solid
tone. That's what it sounded like.
Wow. Well, that's where those people got brushed or something, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, brushed by them.
That's what I'm saying. It's kind of weird that, you know, when he walked in there, like if somebody was standing there
Right.
watching us, and then as soon as he comes in looking this way, nobody was really looking that way.
True.
It could have been shot back into the kitchen.
Yeah. That would make sense.
Now we have a toy here. If you'd like to play with a bear.
You can touch it if you want. It's nice and soft.
It just talked. What did it say?
Hi, I'm Blue Bear. What's your name? There it is.
Did
Did you hear it?
Yeah.
it went off again?
Yeah. I heard it. One solid note. But not quick, like ee.
You have to stand there for that thing to do that.
One of them, let us know you're here. None of them will harm you in any way. Supper. What is it? Supper? Is there anyone here with us eating supper? Story.
Do you want to hear our story?
Can you turn all the lights on that?
It was just flipping, right?
Yeah. Just had a K2 hit here. And we're in the basement. My name is Rick.
I'm Wendy.
I'm Caleb.
I'm Jean.
We mean no harm. We understand people don't like being down here in the basement.
But it's kind of close. But,
And it's creepy, but most
Can you stand up,
basements
Jean?
are. It's a very old house, as you can see, but a brickwork.
Keep getting hits.
Do you?
That far off the floor, you shouldn't.
Where'd it come from?
Back over that corner.
Hello? Could you make that noise again? What did it sound like to you?
Sound like maybe somebody talking. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
Squeaky.
like
though.
mumbling.
yeah.
yeah. That was weird.
Right.
Tag.
It was going nuts.
And the K2 was going off
It
at
was
the
going
same
up,
time.
It was going up to the third light.
Wow.
Getting hits right now.
Maybe we should have been down here the whole time.
If you're trying to communicate with us, you have to speak louder. We couldn't hear you.
I definitely heard like a low
Mumbling.
Yeah,
mumbling
yeah.
or something over there in the corner. And it sounded disgruntled or something.
Yeah.
Oh, there.
There, it's done. It's not there.
I got some of it. That was red.
Can you see what the Mel's saying?
Come and gone.
I got chills. Look at that.
Look at it.
Both of them are going nuts.
Can you step away?
Wow.
Wow.
That was awesome. Right where we heard this is a hot spot right here. Look at that. They're both going off.
Yeah.
Wow.
Do you still want us to call Caleb?
Tag, was that you?
No,
Where's that?
it was back here.
What was that? What the hell was that?
It's a light bulb that came from up here.
All right, we just wrapped up. Fascinating place.
Yeah.
Seemed like everything happened at the end. Wasted a lot of time upstairs here. Not much going on upstairs.
Agreed.
Although we did have, we thought we debunked it, but we did have the shadow
Sensor.
go off, and we thought it was the lights above, and it may have been, but the other group came in and they didn't shine the lights, and it went off in there. And that's the same place where the employees
Right.
thought they were touched or rubbed or something like that.
Somebody
behind it.
kind of went past, yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. That's kind of cool. Downstairs, everyone's laughing because it was off the hook down there. I've experienced some things, but tonight I could feel that there's something going on. We all had a lot of personal experience. We all had a lot of shared ones. Anybody want to break loose with one?
We were down there, myself, Allison, you, and Jamie, and we were all standing there talking, and the next thing you know, something fell like a pipe out of the clear blue sky and turned around, and it was a 3-foot tube, glass tube. It didn't break, it just fell and landed on the ground all by itself.
It was very loud, and we weren't anywhere near this tube. No one had walked near it or anything else like that, and we got that on film. So
Yeah.
that was kind of strange.
Yes.
Okay, that was the first one. Also, you got a bang downstairs.
Caleb, when asked if he wanted the rest of the team to leave, and the K2 meters went off like crazy, so he told the rest of us to leave. But he whispered to me to stay by the steps. While we were down there, he was talking to it, and he said, "Look, spiking the meters is nice, but can you make a noise?" And the next thing you know, it sounded like a loud bam up against the heat duct.
We heard it upstairs here.
Yeah.
It was.
It was loud enough for me to think that someone had fallen down.
I thought
the
somebody
stairs.
had to hit their head on some piping or
Going down the stairs.
something like that.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't make some noise, they made a huge noise.
Yeah. And you had physical stuff going on.
Yeah.
You know, like you could hear, you know, it banged and you jumped and all that kind of stuff. And that's not normal.
No.
That's not normal. So I think they got something going on down in the basement here. What it is or what's it trying to do, I don't know. But it seemed like, to me, it seemed like we didn't want us down there. That's what I got out of it.
Didn't hurt any of us, but it seemed like
No.
maybe it wanted to scare us a little.
Yeah, or something. But it wanted to. Anybody else have anything?
No, pretty much, I kind of agree with you. I thought it was just playing with us the whole time we were down there. It was
Yeah.
letting us know that it was in charge.
So the Oddfellows restaurant, as far as the upstairs is concerned, I think there might be something going on in the kitchen itself. We didn't get anything out here at all.
No.
But I do think the basement does have something.
And the kitchen with the same thing, it may be a residual.
It may be, yeah, maybe
So-
because the shadow thing's pretty good. It's a new tool we have, but it does work. And you know, no lights were on. It went off in there, and these guys were sitting here, and they could hear it go off. And when somebody stands inside the beam, it just goes on. It goes just
Right,
like that.
solid
Yeah,
tone.
if somebody's just walking through there, it goes woo, and that's it. It's just a short burst. But this one was prolonged, and that's what we were hearing here when we were in. So you know, it was just somebody, like we shine the light up.
Right.
It would be fast. It wouldn't be boom like that. I mean,
Right.
it wouldn't be. So the kitchen disturbs me too. Okay, I can't debunk it, so it bothers me. The problem is, it's great when you can debunk something because it's over with. But when you can't do it, then it goes on and on and on in your mind and everywhere else. So when it gets down to it, who is haunting who? You know, because you're thinking about it, so it's
Sure.
haunting you.
Right.
Because you take it home. You don't take it home physically,
Right.
but you take it home in your head.
Right.
Right, exactly. And welcome to our world. Anyway, so on behalf of Del Mar Historic Haunts,
Lab Group of Gettysburg Paranormal.
good
Good
night.
night.
Thank you.